Hey y'all, it's Allie. I'm not feeling 100%, but I'm kind of getting a little down about being sick and coughing and not being able to film and do artsy stuff. I've literally been stuck on the couch. And so I put some makeup on and I thought maybe I could just film a foiling video for all my Patreon folks to just share how I do that. It was a lot of fun and it'll bring joy to me today, and hopefully it'll bring joy to you. And so I'm gonna film that for you. Again, this is an exclusive video just for my patrons, and it's hard because I really wanna like share it with the whole world, but I also know that there needs to be reward for the folks that support my videos. So thank you so much. I'm sorry I sound like this, and I might have to edit out some coughing. Hopefully you'll enjoy the video anyway and have a lot of fun with this gorgeous technique in your journals. I'm so excited about sharing this with you. So excited. Okay, so already I'm happy. So thank you so much, and yeah, let's get right to it. Don't want this to be blown out. A lot of times people complain that my lighting is bright. It is my style to have a brighter video, but I don't want it to be too bright. So I have done just a little bit of journaling in Lovey. When I first got sick, I was feeling quite creative actually when I first got sick. And so I had journaled some. I was loving the rainbows actually. And so you saw me film in front of the rainbows. I'm thinking about making that like my Patreon background or something. My rainbow thing in my board. We'll see. Okay, we're also having sun clouds. When I mean sun cloud situation, I mean that there's clouds. It's partly cloudy, and so then some clouds will be covering the sun. So it might go in and out with the lighting. I am really, really sorry. It sucks for me, but anyway. So let's get on to this. I have been journaling a little bit, not much these last couple days, but this is what everybody's excited about, is this foiling. I posted a video of this card that I had made, which says hello, and I had used an ink toner pen, or sorry, a toner ink pen, however you want to say it. I don't know. I think I might have thrown it away because I was so frustrated with it. The thing didn't even last me. Oh God, see how light it is right now? Look, oh my goodness. I might have to keep getting up and down if it's gonna do this. Where was I? This pen did not last me but like maybe an hour, and I did not even do that much with it, and it was still kind of dodgy. Like it wouldn't, sometimes I noticed that it had to be, I know Heidi Swap says in all her videos, wait till everything's completely dry. No, it wasn't working when it was completely dry. It worked when it was wet. So I was getting very frustrated. The concept is amazing. If that pen really would have worked, I would have been very happy. And it worked for a couple minutes or whatever. But I was getting frustrated, and I was like, I really want this effect to go on my journals. And I also didn't like the fact that I had to put it through a laminator. I wanted something that I could put directly on my journal. So I was doing some research, and I found, I was playing around excuse me, sorry. I was playing around with a couple things that I had already, and then I found a video of this so nice woman who reminded me of my grandma. Like I cried because her voice was exactly like my grandma. And I was gonna find this stuff called Eileen's Tack It Over and Over. I got some stuff and it didn't work, and so then I went to the store, and lo and behold, they had something exactly for the foiling. And so I did all of my cover here, which is so pretty. I love this. And then I did some stuff in my journaling right here. Someone said it looked like dragon scales, and I did some embossing too. I just love this page. I have to show this page up close because it's so beautiful. Hold on. See the isn't that so pretty? It's so pretty. I love it so much. And then I did my cover with some little like hoofies for the deer. Isn't that fun? That is what I did, and so I will share with you what the product is that I used for this and all the foiling and all that. So I love it. Again, you can go right on to your page, which is amazing. Let's just do another page kind of like that because I love that. So this stuff is found near the foiling, and the foiling that I originally got at first was the Heidi Swap foiling with that pen, and it's nice, it works. And then the one that I got later was the Deco Foil, and I think I like the Deco Foil better, honestly. It's a little thicker, so I like it a lot. This is basically transfer adhesive. It is made for foiling. I love it because you can go right on your page. And so like, let's say if you wanted to do a date, or you know, I don't know, I'm trying to think of all the other things I could do with it. Like, can you put it through stencil? I don't know. I really would love it. I would love it if there was something that you, like, Heidi Swap has a spray foiling thing. But again, I don't know if that has to be done with heat, because I would love it if I could do like a stenciling with, you know what? Why don't we just try, and I'll just wash it off. I don't know if it'll wash off or not. I kind of don't want to ruin my stencil. Where are my stencils? I don't even know where my stencils are. Oh, here we go. Here they are. Anyway, I have some stencils, and we could probably use something. And then I could just immediately go wash it off, maybe. Maybe I'll do that. I think it would be fun to try. What do y'all think? I think it would be fun to try. Like, what if I did that? See, I want to make it like, just like a... Okay, let me just do what I did at first, because that will be... That's easy. So basically you take this stuff and you draw. Now, for your information, I want to get another one of these fine line, and you can buy these in craft stores. Transfer this into here, you can get some really fine lines, which would be awesome. But anyway, I'm just going to do the same design that I did before because it was pretty and I like it. So all you do is just make some lines of what you want. And I'm trying to go thin. Of course, it's going to take a little bit longer to dry if you go a little bit thicker. There's like a dove outside. So I'm just doing this. It's supposed to be a flower. I kind of like the whole dragon scale thing though too. So it will create kind of a three-dimensional effect because it's kind of, you know, it's bubbly, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out if I like slid this on, like scraped it across a stencil. I'm wondering if it would. I'm all about trying out things on camera, I guess. Might as well, right? I never like prep before my tryout things. I just do them live, and you get to see me screw up if I screw up. But it's very therapeutic to see. My cat's using their kitty box. There, I'll do that. And then what I'm gonna do, I got this screen on clearance. I got a screen, what do you call it? Screen. One of the screens from Heidi Swap. I got those on clearance. And it came with a scraper. And I bet you I could wash that off too. So let's just try it. You want to? Might as well try. I think what I'm gonna do is this. I'm going to put the stuff like this on the thing, and then I'm going to, I kind of want to make it just like a embellishment. Can y'all even see that? Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to go as fast as I can. And if it doesn't get all over, that's fine. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so cool. Okay, I gotta go wash this off real quick. I'll be right back. I have to go walk all the way down the hall for my water. I don't have any running water in my place. And but it seemed to have washed off just fine. And this little thing, I used what do you call it? A magic eraser. Oops. For it. And I also did the same thing. I just kind of like lightly, see, this seems a bit sticky still. Maybe I washed the wrong side. It was hard to tell. But you know what? That could work for us in that, oh yeah, it's totally still sticky. It could help us hold our stencil down. I think I washed the wrong side, y'all. I'll investigate that later. So I could have possibly ruined this stencil. I'm not sure, but I don't know. It's worth to try it for me. It's worth it to try. So anyway, so this has got to dry, okay, and it gets really sticky, and it's gonna be so cool. I can already tell. You can kind of tell. And I would not suggest drying it with a heat gun. I tried that and just it did not work out too well. I don't know how long it will take to dry, but I do need to let it dry. So I'm gonna let this dry for a minute. That's the only downside about this technique, is that you kind of have to be patient, unfortunately, because I don't like to be patient, you know that. But you do for this technique. I think I can get this off. What could we talk about? We talk about how I quit sugar and coffee cold turkey, and it's also making me feel like crap. Yeah, you know what? I bet you some soap and water. I'm gonna try cleaning this again on the right side and see how it works. Okay, I went back and I used like a bristle brush, like dishes bristle brush, and some soap and hot water, since the hot water kicked in finally. And I don't think it worked. Simple remedy probably would be like acetone, I'm thinking, to get that off. I just want to try this to see if it would work, in case y'all didn't want to ruin a stencil in the future. I don't think it's ruined, but it's kind of like, what the heck? It's really sticky. And it's supposed to be sticky because that's what we want. We want it to be sticky. But so let's see here. Oh yeah, it's coming off now. Hallelujah. Yeah, it's totally coming off. So just use some acetone if you want to use a stencil to get that gunk off. That seems to be the easiest way. Acetone will get the gunk off. And I thought of this, y'all. If you wanted to do this cool design thing without risking your stencils being ruined, like I have a portrait machine, and if I could find some sort of removable type of vinyl or something, I could make the stencil on my portrait, and then that way you can just throw it away. Voila. Should have thought of that earlier, but I didn't. This is kind of tacky, and it's supposed to be tacky. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so what you're gonna do is this. You're gonna take your, let me make sure I got the right color. That's the, I'm not sure if that's the rose gold one or the thing. I'll use the rose gold. So you're gonna take your foil, and this is hilarious because, do I have any more of this foil? They come in sheets, and you gotta cut yourself off a piece of this. And I got this at Hobby Lobby. This little thing of foil was like $5, and I'm sure you could use a coupon. But if you go in there, you can get it nice and tight to go back in that tube. And this foil, I can't remember how much this foil was actually. I think it was like maybe $6. See, this is supposed to be rose gold, and that's supposed to be gold. And I've done a lot of the gold, and I kind of want to try it. This foil is much thinner than this foil, and I think I like the thicker stuff better. So anyway, so let me grab my scissors and just cut yourself off a little piece. I'm going to cut a piece off to kind of cover that. And you can use this over and over in the spaces that it doesn't adhere. So what it does is, and I know you would think that you would put this on this way. Don't do that. That does not work. You want to put it on foil side up. What happens is the adhesive, it adheres to this bottom part, and this is actually like a film. The foil, there's a film on top of this foiling. So when you lift it up, and I'll demonstrate that, when you lift it up, it's gonna just take off your foiling and then leave behind the film. So like I'm covering this, right? And I'm pushing down because you wanna make sure all that adhesive gets on there. And you could even use like that scraper again or something to kind of just make sure it's all gonna get in the crevices and everything. You can kind of see it sticking, I guess. Maybe I could zoom in to show you. But you want to get it like adhering to every single side of that Deco foil. Left to the left, to the right, to the right. I think I'm tearing off that by accident. You can kind of see how there's that design there. So then when you lift it off, you'll see that the foil is off that film and now it's on your paper, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. And here's this other little piece. And you'll be able to tell if there's any, like, I don't think it was completely dry, but that's okay. But you can tell it's not that foil really stuck down. And you can go back in and see if there's anything else that'll stick to it. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Now this one, I really want it to be dry so I can show y'all like now. And this is nearly impossible for me to foil while my air conditioner's on because this little piece of foil flies everywhere. It's so annoying. Right, I'm gonna hope that's done. But let's just go ahead and try, shall we? I'll try to be a little bit more gentle with it, not squish it down so much. We're just gonna press down here. And see how that looks. You can always go back over it. Wow, that's really cool. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that so much. Burnish, is that what they call it? Burnishing. You're burnishing. I love this look, y'all. I really do. See? Is that not so stinking cool? Oh my gosh. I love that. Here, let me get a close up. Oh, I feel sticky. Hold on. This is sticky right here. You can feel it when it's sticky. Just go back over it and really press down. And see, there it is. It's not sticky anymore. So any more stickies? I'm sorry, I'm sniffling like crazy. There it is. Is that not awesome? So stinking awesome. I love that. That's the rose gold from Deco Foil. It's so yummy. And so what I like to do is to go back over and using that foiling kind of like a mask because it's going to resist your watercolor. I like to watercolor over it because that's just pretty. Just in case, I just want to use this. But see how there's that film? You can see through it. So the foiling really is that stuff. Just take your watercolors. I'm using Daniel Smith because I think they deserve to be on this page because of all that glamour and glitz. And I'm using a thought I was using a number 12 round brush, but I can't find it. Oh, here it is, I found it. Okay. So I have my water that I now keep with a lid because my cat drinks out of it. Howard, naughty Howard. So all I'm doing, I hope that doesn't cover the lighting I have. So I love, let's try Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. I think someone recently was talking about Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. Isn't that gorgeous? And let's add in Serpentine, which is also a genuine color that I really love. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And they play really nice together. Oh my gosh. I need my heat gun. Okay, here we go. So there is the stuff, and if you wipe it off that gold, because it's going to resist, you get that beautiful look. Oh my word. And I want to kind of do something that is like, I kind of want to do this Sleeping Beauty Turquoise here in the middle of the page, like this, with that Serpentine coming into these things, but then pop this off with like another color or something. Would be fun. And I'm just like blobbing it on, y'all. You shouldn't think too hard about this. If you start thinking too hard about it, it no longer becomes fun. You don't want to think too hard about it, for real. I love this look. It's looking so good. See, find such joy in the happy plopping. Let's just plop happy here, okay? And then I'll dry this. I think that's good for now. And then let's do this. We're gonna pop. I don't want to think too hard about it, but I think some yellow would be fun. With like maybe some opera pink. Yeah. Ooh. There's some opera pink and how about like some genuine rose. That's always a pretty color too. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, and it's pooling. I love how it pools. You can kind of smell that gooey stuff that Deco Foil is on kind of getting hot, but it doesn't hurt it. It's still, right, it's still there. It actually might heat set it, if you will, but isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I love it. Can y'all even see that? Oh my gosh, you can. Okay, so that is my technique. It's literally hello in the craft store, Deco foiling, transfer adhesive, and your foil, which is super easy to find. Both of them can be purchased for less than $10, especially if you have a coupon. Grab a gold if you want to kind of like gold it up, you know. With the coupon, I mean, for less than 10 bucks, it's gonna add so much fun to your journal. And you know, if you have the watercolors, it just, isn't that pretty? It's just so pretty. It's pretty. And I think I'm going to experiment with, I have a gal, Heavenly, well, her name's Heather, but her shop is Heavenly's Creation. She makes wood signs and she knows all about vinyl. And so I'm gonna ask her which vinyl is best to peel off paper easily, and maybe I can make some stencils to just throw away, you know, and then just use them in the journal once, peel them off, and you're good to go. Because I really love the control, like I say control, but just the how you can have such a pretty thing. And I mean, that it would be endless at that point. Like, you can do so many things with the silhouette. I mean, I literally could put one of my sleepy foxes outlined, you know, like in a sketchy kind of a way, have it sketched, and then have a foil fox on my, oh my gosh, my head is like running with ideas right now. I've got to contact her like ASAP. But anyway, that is my technique. I hope you found it fun and enjoyable, and I really appreciate all y'all for supporting my videos. I'm sorry about my voice, the way I sound like this. Hopefully next time, my next video, which will probably be, because I promised y'all 2 exclusives a month. And I wanted to get this one in before vacation. I'm going on vacation July, like middle of July, end of July. So I'm gonna try my hardest to get the other one in before my vacation. And of course I continue to post other things too. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and have fun. Tag me in your pictures if you try this technique, because I would love to see it. I have my own little hashtag going on Instagram. Hashtag I am a scribe. I am a scribe. I know how to spell. I-am-a-s-c-r-i-b-e. I am a scribe. And that is my little hashtag for all my lovely journal, lovely peoples who are Patreon folks and anyone who knows about it, really. So I have, right now it's only my pictures, but I would love it if you would start filling up that hashtag. And I would also, what I want to do is start featuring other people's journaling pages on my Instagram, because I think it's fun to share other people's stuff. So anyway, I love y'all. I will see you later. Pray for me, please. I'm ready to be better. Okay, I'm sweating bullets. I better go. Bye.